Okay, so in this episode, I want to highlight and discuss some of the changes in remuneration packages. Those of you who know the GRM Group and know me will know that every year we bring out the remuneration report in and around September time, which is the most detailed salary and bonus and benefit package report and research report available in the South African legal market. We spend many months going over the details and the analysis and looking at the trends and the patterns, and it's really important that people start to look at it across the whole year. Really, I think it's something remuneration and what people are earning and where they're heading is something that should not be looked at once a year. So let's start with the associate level within practice. Okay, so vast area. There's 15,500 registered law firms in South Africa. Obviously, not all of them are operating, but they are vastly different sizes. You've got the big five, you've got the international firms, and then you've got the mid-size, a few of the mid-size, and then you've got a lot of smaller firms as well. So our report takes into consideration all of those different levels and sizes of firms, and it's very hard to look at because and to analyze because every single firm is very different. But the way we split it, and you'll hopefully be able to see this on the screen, we have it in different bands. We do it within percentiles. So we have band 1, band 2, band 3, and band 4. Okay, so that's looking at the 10 to 25th percentile, the 25th to the median, and then the median to 75th, and then the 75th to the 90th percentile. The reason we leave out the bottom 10% and the top 10% is for outliers, because there are some firms that either pay extremely well outside of the standard, or they pay very low in some cases as well outside of that. So we try to make sure that the top and the bottom percentiles are not included because it tends to skew the numbers. We will interview thousands of lawyers over this case. So as you can see from the numbers, there's a vast difference depending on the city that they're in, depending on the practice area they're in. But at the associate level, if you are in Johannesburg and latterly Cape Town as well, but mainly Johannesburg, and you are working at a big-ish firm, medium to large size firm, you're going to be sitting in around the band 3 or band 4, and your annual income is going to be in those ranges that you can see there. That is a significant jump this year from last year in terms of it was about 10% jump, which was actually above inflation or above what firms were looking to give, to be honest. So what we're expecting in 2025, given that this has been a pretty tricky year and it's continuing to be tricky in the sense that we have the election, and which is, as I record this, is still ongoing, we'll find that firms will they won't be increasing their fees very much, so there'll probably be a case where there's not a huge amount of interest. Increase, sorry. So it'll probably be about 5% from the numbers that you see before you at the moment. So in order to get a significant increase, one would have to move. So they'll have to move and take a jump in size of firm that they're working for, or move to a different city. That will typically then lead to a 15 to 20 to 25% increase, because that's a typical increase once you move.